Hey Hoopheads, Brad here with another breakdown, and today I want to talk about the Raptors' 127-81 win over the Pacers. This was the Raptors' biggest win in franchise history, 46 points, and it pushed their net rating up to a plus 7.1, and the Raptors are now tied for the second highest net rating in the league with the Lakers. They've been in third or fourth, maybe fifth, kind of all year, and now they're finally up to second. Great win. Let's get into it. On this play, as Sabonis goes over to set the screen, Malcolm Brogdon is going to attack the middle, but check out the way Serge slides over with the help while Fred VanVleet moves his feet. And then Brogdon's going to pass it to Sabonis and clear out of there, and check out how Fred stays around the free throw line in help position. Then as Brogdon comes over for the handoff, Fred goes back up to him, and then Serge is just going to contain Brogdon as he drives so that Fred VanVleet can get back into the play. Fred deflects it out of bounds here. Nice pressure from him. And on this one, as Brogdon passes to Sabonis, he's going to cut off a Miles Turner screen. Check out how Siakam drops back to cut off that pass. The ball goes to Turner, Siakam gets back out to him. And meanwhile, under the basket, Fred and Lowry are switching this screen so that the pass into the paint isn't there. And then the Pacers are going to work it around to Sabonis in the post. He faces up, and the Raptors wait until he puts it on the ground to come over with the double. And Fred, with the second effort here, is able to poke the ball away. It starts to careen toward half court. Sabonis throws it, but that's Fred diving onto the floor. And as Brogdon recovers, it's Fred again getting in his way. He can't get a shot off before the shot clock runs out. Incredible pressure from Fred VanVleet all over the floor on this one. And on this one, as Brogdon drives to the right, check out how Fred rotates all the way from the weak side in case he needs to help. Turns out he doesn't, so he goes back to his man as OG slips underneath the Sabonis screen. And as Warren drives, there's Fred VanVleet again deflecting the ball. Lowry rotates out to Holiday, and as Holiday drives, he gets a little bit rushed and throws the pass too high for Turner. That's going to be a turnover. And now as Brogdon tries to drive on VanVleet, Fred's just going to completely shut it down. He has to kick it out to Jeremy Lamb with Lowry on him. He decides he's going to try to go at him one-on-one, and Lowry with just great defensive footwork, staying in front of him, pressuring up, contesting the shot. Toronto's backcourt a little undersized in this one, but not giving up anything easy. And now Brogdon gets Serge switched onto him, but Serge with a nice job of moving his feet to shut off this initial attack. Brogdon pulls it out to give it to Turner in the post on Fred instead, and Warren is going to cut in from the weak side, but check out the rotation from hollis-jefferson. He reads the play perfectly and makes that layup just a little bit harder than it needs to be. Great awareness from him on the weak side. And now the Pacers are going to work it to Domantas Sabonis in the post with Chris Boucher on him, but as McConnell clears out, check out the way Lowry sticks around to cut off this drive to the middle. Sabonis kicks it out to Lamb, who puts up the three with Siakam contesting, and the Raptors did a pretty good job of contesting threes in this game, much better than their previous matchups, and that's part of the reason they won by almost 50. And now as McConnell comes off the Sabonis screen, he's going to try to attack Chris Boucher. Not the easiest thing in the world. His shot kind of has no hope of getting up there. And then on the rebound, Boucher's able to just rip it away from Sabonis. And here, as Jeremy Lamb slows up and hits Siakam with a crossover, see Rondae rotating down from the top of the key to change the shot. Lamb thought he had the easy layup, but not so fast. And now Rondae putting a little ball pressure on McConnell, getting in the passing lane, making him throw a tough pass. Looks like it maybe went off his foot, but the ref didn't call it, so I'll take that. And here, as Sabonis gets the ball in the post, the double comes on the dribble once again. And as Sabonis gets rid of the ball, Justin Holiday is going to cut through the lane. See how Lowry stunts towards him, then recovers to his man while Siakam leaves the double team and gets back on Holiday. And then as Holiday clears out for Sabonis, Siakam's going to stick around and help position. And then as Sabonis passes to Holiday in the corner, Rondae does a good job of making him relocate and staying in the place so we can bother the shot a little bit. And on this play, check out the intricate three-man screening from the Pacers under the basket. The Raptors do a good job of communicating about their switches, and nobody really gets too lost on their assignments. And then Justin Holiday's going to curl off the Sabonis screen with the ball. Boucher steps up to him, and Holiday just rushes the pass here because he doesn't have the space to make another dribble because the defense is collapsing in around him. That's going to be another turnover, and that's great pressure from the Raptors. And on this play, just watch Chris Boucher battle for post position with Sabonis, trying to make him catch it as high up as possible. The Pacers eventually get it to him, and as Sabonis drives, Boucher takes the hit right in the chest, but still stays strong, gets a hand up, contests this shot. Nice post defense there, good physicality. And now after the Lowry layup, the Pacers are going to push it, and check out the way Brogdon goes at Rondae here. He gets his feet completely turned the wrong way, but Rondae makes a great recovery to get back into position, bumps him on the drive, and then contests the layup. Beautiful defense from Rondae. Not too many bigs can move their feet like that. Here as McConnell attacks, check out the way Rondae moves his feet, and then as McConnell picks up his dribble, OG and Fred play pretty good ball denial defense to prevent the pass. McConnell has to throw it to the corner instead, and Lowry gets right up and invades McDermott's space. He gets called for an offensive foul as he swings his arms through. And on this play, Kyle Lowry finds himself on Miles Turner in transition, and the Pacers are going to work it around. The Raptors doing a nice job of communicating their switches until eventually McConnell gets the ball to the right corner. Check out how Lowry is on the baseline side. He's trying to force Miles Turner to turn into the middle where Lowry knows there's going to be help, and that's exactly what happens as Serge comes over for the block. Great help defense from Serge there, and Lowry doesn't get anything in the box score for that play, but that's tremendous D. And now the Pacers are going to work the ball to Malcolm Brogdon with Siakam on him on the right elbow. And as Brogdon comes off the screen, check out how Fred comes off his man to help shut off the drive. Not only that, deflects the pass out to Warren. That gives the defense a little time to breathe. Serge fights with Sabonis for post position, makes him catch it outside the lane a little bit. And then as the shot goes up, Warren's diving to the basket. But check out OG with the nice box out, just moves back into his body. That prevents Warren from being able to jump over the top. And then this is just a Fred VanVleet special as Aaron Holiday comes off the screen. Fred's man isn't a threat, so he just comes over to poke at the ball, and most of the time that won't result in anything, but here it results in a steal, and it's those little extra efforts that most players won't make that separates Fred VanVleet from a more mediocre defender. Here, as Brogdon comes off the screen, check out Serge in drop coverage, just trying to contain him, and then as Brogdon tries to attack again, Fred a nice job staying with him. The pass goes out to Holiday at the elbow. Terrence Davis closes out to him under control in his stance so that when Holiday drives, Terrence Davis can go right with him. He moves his feet and gets up to contest the layup. Solid defensive footwork there. And now the Pacers going quickly, and Rondae goes from helping in the paint to contesting the shot at the top of the key. Pretty good shot contest. And on the offensive rebound, Lowry is able to poke it away from Brogdon, saves it under his own basket. Maybe a little bit iffy about that one, but the Raptors did have numbers. And then as Brogdon drives to the baseline, Lowry stays with him really well. Brogdon throws the pass out to Holiday, and as he drives, Lowry is there, taking the charge once again, up by 30 in the second quarter, still taking charges. The man is an absolute monster on defense. And now at the end of the first half, Brogdon is going to try to attack Serge off the dribble on the switch, but Pascal Siakam rotating over from the weak side, able to get up for the huge block. The Raptors are going to push it, and Lowry finds Fred for the elbow three. Raptors up 31 now heading into the half. And here as Brogdon comes off the screen, Fred is in help position, then he recovers to Warren, runs him off the three-point line. Warren kicks it out to Sabonis, and as he drives on Serge, Fred is over there with the help. That forces the pass out to Brogdon at the top. Brogdon's able to shed Fred VanVleet on the Sabonis screen, and as he drives, Serge picks him up while OG helps off Warren in the corner. The pass goes out to his man as Siakam rotates out, and meanwhile Fred rotates all the way from the charge circle out to the elbow to get a hand up on this Miles Turner three. He bricks it. Good rotations there by the Raptors. And here Fred switches on to Warren to deny this pass, and then as Brogdon comes up to get the ball, OG just gets a hand in there and rips it. He's going to take it down to the other end where he finishes with the layup. Absolutely amazing hands to get in there and take it away. OG, one of the best perimeter defenders in the game. And we'll see that reinforced here as he gets switched onto TJ Warren. Check out the way he not only doesn't let TJ buy him, but he actively attacks his dribble. So much so that TJ has to keep moving backwards, and every step back he takes, OG advances once again, and that makes the offensive player feel like they should be able to get by him, but that's where you're wrong. OG tremendous at moving his feet, plus Fred VanVleet comes over with the help from the side, able to strip it, and that level of defensive footwork and mobility is just unparalleled. OG continuing to make his case to be on the all-defensive team, and now as Holiday comes up for the handoff, check out the bit of ball denial by Fred VanVleet, prevents the handoff, and then the pass over the top with active hands. The Pacers are going to give it to Sabonis in the post now, and as he faces up, he's looking for a pass. He throws it to the opposite corner, but Lowry with a great closeout. Holiday sees the monster block coming, so he decides to just come down with it instead. That's going to be a turnover. And here off the inbound, Brogdon is going to drive on VanVleet, and you can see how much the Raptors are packing the paint. He passes it to Jakar Sampson, who tries to attack, but with the paint that loaded up, there's really not much of a chance of getting a shot off. Serge with a block. And now Serge and OG switch this first screen, so now Serge is on TJ Warren, and that's a matchup that the Pacers like. So what they do is they bring up Miles Turner to set a screen for Brogdon, but they're not doing anything with that screen. They're just trying to clear him out of the way so Warren can attack Serge. And that's exactly what happens, but OG reads it perfectly and rotates down to get the block. Great help defense. And not only that, but Terrence Davis is able to save it inbounds, and the Raptors are going to get out in transition where Pascal Siakam gets the and one, initially called a charge, but the refs would overturn it on the challenge. Shout out to Nick Nurse challenging a call up 28 points. And now a couple transition plays. Rondae with the active hands to deflect the ball and force the turnover. And then Brogdon going at Lowry and Davis. Lowry with the swipe at the ball, and then TD finishes it off with a block off the backboard. And on this one, as Doug McDermott gets the ball at the elbow, Lowry pressuring up into him, and he decides to just take the ball. Straight up robbery. He kicks it ahead to Chris Boucher, who throws it down with authority in the open court. The Pacers completely crumbling. And the fourth quarter was pretty much all garbage time, but that didn't mean the Raptors stopped playing defense. Rondae here sliding over to help on the drive and then getting up to block the shot from behind. And then as Sabonis sheds Rondae here, Chris Boucher changing the first shot and then blocking the second one. Great help defense from him. And then again on this one, Aaron Holiday throwing the pass over the top to Sabonis. Good recovery by Boucher to get up there and block it off the backboard. And then Sabonis going at Stanley Johnson on the switch, but Chris Boucher lurking around for the block again. He had like 3 in the quarter, all of them on Sabonis. And then Paul Watson with the nice on-ball defense to shut off the baseline drive. The pass goes out to the opposite corner, and then it's Watson with the monster block, spiking it into the ground. That's going to be the ball game. The Raptors win by 46, a franchise record to go to 42-15 on the season. A really nice win with limited minutes for the starters as the Raptors prepare for the Milwaukee Bucks on Tuesday. Should be a great battle. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you thought of the Raptors defense in the comments.